everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Britt, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you probably should because I talk about geeky things. Today I'm going to answer some questions because I've had a really rough couple of weeks and I really don't have an idea for today's video, this week's video. I'm running out of video ideas. I need more video ideas, so give me video ideas down in the comments below. Let's get started. I actually have some questions that I have not answered in more than a year, so let's answer those first. First one comes from my dear friend Kay, Blockade here on YouTube. What's your favorite thing to do when you can just chill around? And that is rewatch old television shows from when I was younger. Not necessarily always a kid, because even though I understand he's trash, I really enjoy Dan Schneider shows. It doesn't matter what era they came from, except for his last few, didn't love those, but basically anything from when he was a writer on All That all the way to Victorious. I love all of them, so don't judge me. I'm rewatching Zoe 101 right now. That or play The Sims. That's another thing I like to do. I'm in that phase of Sims fandom at the moment where you aren't playing actual Sims for like 6 months, and then I'll play it obsessively again for like 6 more months. It's fine. It's normal. Dylan wants to know what my favorite red wine is. I don't have a favorite brand per se. I just have favorite grapes. I like Shiraz or Syrah, technically the same grape. One just grown in Australia, the other one's not. I also like Cabernet Sauvignon. I also like Petite Syrahs, which is not the same as a Shiraz or Syrah grape. What color belt are you in karate, or are you so advanced that you have metal brace that says Karate Night instead? No. So here's the fun fact about me. Because of the fact that I moved away from my old karate school and never really set up roots with a new one, like seriously, I only ever got up to brown. I got up to advanced red before I hurt my back and I had to retire for a while, went back and then got up to brown before I ended up moving away from my old karate school. And I never really set up roots. That is the plan in the future. And then he also asked, or are you doing a different martial art now? I am actually going to look into doing Hapkido. There's a Hapkido place not far from my house. It's probably the closest martial art school to where I live at the moment. And it seems to be pretty in line with the kind of things that I enjoy doing in martial arts, because I've done all kinds of different martial arts. I have done the American form of karate, which is a kind of a combination of Shotokan and Taekwondo. I've done Tang Soo Do, I've done traditional Taekwondo, I have done Judo, I have done all kinds of different forms of martial arts over my years of doing martial arts. And Hapkido is one I have never tried, and upon doing some research on it, it seems kind of interesting, so I might give it a try. There's, like I said, school not far from my house, and it seems to be something that I would enjoy doing based on kind of how they set up their school model, which is not like signing on to specific curriculum or anything like that. You just kind of pay as you go, month to month. If you take classes a month, you get charged. If you don't take classes a month, you don't get charged, which I like. There we go. This next question is from Warm Milk. Most influential game of my childhood, and that would be Mario 64. The Nintendo 64 came out when I was like 11 or 12, something like that, maybe 10. I can't remember when the 64 came out, but it was right around that time frame. And Super Mario 64 became my favorite game. It's still one of my favorite games. I still love to play it. But yeah, I don't know why it was so influential, but it was just so cool to have for really the first time ever, the very first game I ever played that was like 3D kind of animation, and kind of had a more open world thing to it. And I don't know, I just really, really loved it. Yeah, I would say Super Mario 64, which seems really weird, but Mario in general has always been a really influential game franchise in my life. I was at the prime age for when Nintendo was big, and the original Super Mario 2, 3, all of those came out. So Super Mario Brothers in general, Zelda. I was definitely raised a Nintendo kid. I was definitely raised with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and N64 in the house. So there you go. So moving on to my questions from Twitter that I asked about a couple of days ago. How do you feel, so this one comes from the anime fans. How do you feel about Yashahime, and has Kirby's death affected your enjoyment of it? So let's be frank, I've not seen it. I have chosen not to watch Yashahime because when I made the video about it, when it was first announced, I made a video about it which got a lot of attention, but a lot of my PTSD was actually triggered from that video, from the comments of that video, because I was attacked a lot in the comments for my own personal feelings of feeling very uncomfortable with the prospect of Sesshomaru and Rin having had the two children together. I felt very uncomfortable with that, having been somebody who has a history of things like that in her life. I felt very, very uncomfortable with that notion. And so because I was attacked very atrociously, it triggered a lot of PTSD symptoms, and I have not been able to calm my brain enough to be able to watch it at all. So Kirby's death probably will affect my enjoyment of it, because obviously if Moroku ever comes back into the show, because I know he's been a recurring character, there are only two people who can play Moroku in my heart, and both of them have now passed away. The Japanese voice actor as well as the English-speaking voice actor have both passed away now, and that really sucks. In general, Kirby's death was very hard for me. I have mutual friends with Kirby Morrow, and it was really hard. Even though I had never met him, like I said, I have mutual friends, and his death really hit me hard. His death really hit my friends hard, and it's still something that I kind of deal with every once in a while. It really sucks. And anyway, so moving on from that, next one is from David, who follows me on Twitter. Do you like Legend of Zelda? I actually just touched on that not too long ago. Yes, I do enjoy Legends of Zelda. The last Zelda game I played was Wind Waker, because I haven't had a new gaming system since, I can't remember which came out first, the PS2 or the GameCube. I don't remember which one came out most recently, but I haven't been collecting them as much because I don't have the funds to be able to, I don't choose to have the funds to be able to spend on things like that. Oh my gosh! Seriously. Okay, well, we're almost done with the video, so we're just gonna finish like this because this light will not hold a charge anymore, and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. I just charged it for an hour and a half, and it lasted not even 6 minutes. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this poorly lit rest of this video. We are just gonna have to do it this way because I can't. I'm done. I have been filming for 5 hours just because this thing won't hold a charge. Okay, moving on. Yes, I like Zelda. It's been one of my favorite gaming franchises since I was a young kid. Again, I have not played any kind of Zelda game in a very long time because I don't have a new console. I haven't had a new console since the early 2000s. So that being said, I don't have a new console. So there you go. I think that is the end. That is the end of this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was supposed to be very simple to film. This is supposed to be very simple to edit. But now, because I've had to stop and start like 600 times thanks to this light, anyway, I'm gonna charge that light for forever now because I can't do this again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see the last Q&A I did, go ahead and click right here. If you guys want to see what the algorithm thinks is best for you on my channel, click here. Click here to subscribe to my vlogging channel, here to my main channel, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I'm gonna be done. Hit the bell for notifications on both of those channels so you don't miss a single one of my videos, and I'll see you guys all next time, hopefully with a properly working ring light. Bye.